One day my son came to me and said, "Mom, there's this girl that I'm trying to impress and she wanted us to go out for boxing day. So my son asks if I could purchase a pair of sneakers for him. I told him that work is slow and I don't have any money at the moment. So he said, "Don't worry Mom, I'll see what I can do, I'll save. I'll do whatever job I can to come up with the money." As some weeks go by, one day he came to me and said, "Mom, I have the money for the shoes." He gave me the money and said, "Can you please go downtown and buy me a pair of Nike sneakers, one that the girl would really like to see me in?" I said, "Okay, no problem." So the next morning, which would be the Saturday, I went downtown to go and get the shoes my son asked for. I walked and all the prices that I've come across were just too high. So I found myself in a sneaker store where I saw a variety of sneakers that I know my son would love. I went up to the store clerk and said, "Can you sell me a pair of Nike Air Force size 8? He said, "Okay, cool, no problem." He then went around the back and he came with the shoes that to me looked really great. To my surprise, it was even cheaper than the amount of money my son gave me. So because I had lots of money left, I went into the market and I purchased foods to stack the fridge. I was so happy. I went on a shopping spree. I bought onions, tomatoes, carrots, fruit, meat, fish and so much more. When I got home, I put the food aside. I called my son and I wasn't hearing any answer, so I went into the room where I saw him playing video game. I said, "Son, I have your shoes." When I gave my son the shoes, his face looked really gloomy. So I was like, "Why aren't you happy? Why don't you look happy? Did I do something wrong?" He was like, "Mama, I don't want that shoes." I was like, "Why? It's a nice shoes." He was like, "No, Mom, I gave you enough money to purchase for me a Nike Air Force and it's really upsetting that you brought home a shoes that marks Nike Air First." I said, "Son, I'm truly sorry about this, but I told the sale clerk that I want a pair of size 8 Nike Air Force. How was I supposed to know that he was going to give me a shoes with Nike Air First?" My son ended up giving me the shoes to wear as he saved his money again and went to get the shoes himself. His date went great. I